Namaste all. This is Dr. Meenakshi. I am back here with the new disease, that is Ulvaka or Ulbaka. It is one of the arrhythmic aspect of disease, comes under Prasavakalina Abhighataja Vyadis, that is birth injuries. Prasavakalina Abhighataja Vyadis are nothing but the diseases which occurs due to the process of labor. In the process of labor by any obstructions or any defects, if disease is caused, those are known as birth injuries, that is Prasavakalina Abhighata, right? So Ulvaka or Ulbaka is one of the Prasavakalina Abhighata. We may consider it as respiratory distress, because here the amniotic fluid entering the respiratory passage of a neonate while passing in a labor process, if not expelled out completely, this aspirated amniotic fluid is not expressed out completely, expelled out, it obstructs the rasavahastrotas and vitiates the hridaya, resulting into the disease known as Ulvaka or Ulbaka. This obstruction to the rasavahastrotas from the amniotic fluid is nothing but the condition known as Ulvaka or Ulbaka. We can expel out through how we can expel out. In Ayurveda we will give Garbhodaka Vamana, right? Saindava Lavana and Madhu we will mix and we will lick for the neonate, so that it will be expelled out. But according to modern, it is wrong. That is, we can't give stress for the newborn, they can't tolerate it. So nowadays what they are doing in hospital, immediately after birth, what they will do, suctioning, right? First mouth, then nose, because if we do nose first, then again the baby will take the respiration and it will obstruct the airway. So first we should do mouth, then nose. Suctioning they will do. If the suctioning is not done clearly, then same the process, it obstructs the rasavahastrotas and hridaya vikara, it will cause for the diseases of a Ulbaka. So what we should do, how we can diagnose it? Immediately after birth, if baby is meconium stained or the baby is not respiring, not giving the response, then immediately we can go for the suctioning, so that it all will be cleared. According to modern, in Navajata Shishu Paricharya, we will go for the Garbhodaka Vamana to clear this. And if the baby is affected from the Ulbaka or Ulvaka, the clinical features, what all it will be present, like Mushti Bandhana means spastic fist, Murcha, that is fainting, Akshepaka means convulsions, Kasa means cough, Shwasa means breathlessness, dyspnea, Vamana, that is vomiting, and Jwara, that is fever, and Hridrogas. Due to obstruction, there will be diseases of heart. These all are the clinical features present in the newborn, which the baby is caused from the Ulvaka disease. And in some other context, it is also considered as the disease of the vernix caseosa. What is vernix caseosa? The white paste present on the newborn. You can see immediately after birth, the baby will be covered with the white paste. It is nothing but vernix caseosa. In some other context, the acharyas consider it as the disease of vernix caseosa. If we didn't remove that white paste clearly, due to unhygienic, it may cause the hridrogas or it may obstruct the airways. This Ulvaka or Ulbaka is considered as both the disease of vernix caseosa or the obstruction due to the amniotic fluid. Coming for the pathology, means how it will affect. Step by step we will see. The inhaled amniotic fluid destroys the pulmonary network, that is rasavahastrotas, and that fluid with mucus remains in contact with the alveoli of the lungs. So if they get contact, what is the functioning of alveoli? That is the pulmonary network, breathing, receiving, everything, respiration, right? So by hampering the pulmonary network, it will give the hypoxia or anoxia for the baby. It will affect it as hypoxia or anoxia. So due to this, there will be the signs like convulsions, fainting, everything in a baby in initial stage. So as this fainting or murcha, fainting is nothing but murcha, or the convulsions repeatedly occurs, the repeated episodes, then the cough, vomiting, the respiratory distress, dyspnea will start, because the body's immediate reflex for the obstruction is kasa, shwasa and vomiting, vamana, right? So the body will reflect itself for the obstruction. Then next, the last stage will, the fever will start due to infection, and this due to infection, the obstructed pulmonary channels with increased pressure give way to the circulation of blood through the bypass like ductus arteriosus or feminine ovule, etc. Due to this obstruction in the main way, the blood will flow by the bypass. Bypass means through the ductus arteriosus or foramen ovale. So the child consequently suffers from the cardiac disease due to this bypass flow. Everything will be, circulation will be changed. Due to this, there will be cardiac diseases. These causes also may cause different types of disorders. Means the obstruction, the main cause may precipitate formation of hyaline membrane in the alveoli. Due to this obstruction and coming in the contact with alveoli, the hyaline membrane may be formed. In such conditions, respiratory distress syndrome is the result in a patient or in a child. Coming for the treatment, here we will the treatment protocol starts as, specially in such cases already there will be obstruction, there will be abhishendhi in the body, so strictly no abhyanga and no snana for such children, and administration of goat's milk is advised to clear the obstruction of the scrotus, and trikatu, haritaki, vacha and the paste of haridra is given with milk. The involved channels are said to be relieved from this medicine, and sarshapa taila, after being dipped by a red hot rod, will be given internally to clear the disease obstruction, and panchamulati ghrita is used routinely in the line of treatment to clear the disease or cure the whole clinical features. So this was the disease about the Ulbaka or Ulbaka. If you have any doubts, you can comment in a comment section box, or if you want particularly any diseases, then you can mention. I will go for that. Okay. Thank you.